it's Julia and Kirby. Kirby's wearing her heart outfit today because we're going to talk about making people feel good and making people feel bad with our words. Today we're going to talk about social filter. We all have what's called a social filter, and it keeps us from saying things that we shouldn't say. I'll give you an example. When I was a little girl, my mom's really good friend made me a pair of mittens. She knitted them. And when she gave them to me, I opened it up and I said, I don't like these, they make my hands itch. And the look on that lady's face when I said that, it was like she almost wanted to cry. I said things I shouldn't have said, and I felt so bad. And I didn't know, I was just being honest. So a social filter keeps all the stuff in our heads that we want to say, filters it out so that we can still be truthful, but say it in a way that other people still feel love. Okay? So with that, I have an example of a social filter. But first I want to show you this. This is a heart. Everybody has a heart. And some people, if we say something or give someone a mean look, we make their heart cry. If we say something unkind to somebody, we tear a piece of their heart off. If we do something unkind to somebody, we rip another little piece off. If we make fun of somebody or something that they care about, we tear another piece off. Pretty soon, their heart is full of holes, and it doesn't even look like a heart. But when we apologize, if we say we're sorry when we make a mistake and we do something unkind, the person can actually say, forgive us, and tape their heart back together. So if we say, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make fun of you, or I'm sorry, I said the wrong thing, and we can make this apology, and they can actually tape their heart back together. The problem is, no matter how hard we try, the heart never looks as good as it did before. So once it comes out of your mouth and goes in their ears, you can't take it back. And that's why people, big and small, need to figure out how to use their social filter. So our story today is, I can't believe you said that. Because that's exactly what my mama said when I said, I don't want those that make my hands itch. She goes, I can't believe you said that. So it happens. Here we go. Let's make it bigger. Hi, Justin. Hi, Aaron. All right. My name is RJ. Sometimes I say things that get me into trouble. I don't know why. I'm just being honest. Last week, my dad and I picked my grandma up at the airport. On the way back to our house, I noticed how spotted her hands and arms were. So I asked her, hey, Gram, how come your skin looks like a Dalmatian? RJ, I can't believe you said that. That's not very nice. Apologize to Gram right now. But Dad, look. RJ, I'm sorry, Gram. A few days later, I was at the store checking out with my mom. I was standing by the gumball machines and my mom was at the cash register. Hey, RJ, come stand by me. No, I said. RJ, come over here by me now. I don't want to, I said. RJ, over here now. Mom, I don't want to stand by you. That lady next to you smells like she hasn't had a bath for a month. She stinks, Mom. RJ, I can't believe you just said that. That's not very nice. I think you owe this lady an apology. I'm sorry, Mom. On the way home, my mom told me what I said was rude. Then she told my dad about it. That night we had to have a talk in my room that lasted about 47 years. Yesterday at school, Sam's mom came into our classroom to help out. Hey, when's that baby in your tummy going to be born? I asked. Oh, RJ, I don't have a baby in my tummy. Well, then how come you're getting so fat? RJ, I can't believe you just said that. That wasn't very nice. Apologize to Sam's mom right now. But look, I said. RJ, I'm sorry. Then I had to stay in from recess and write, I will not be rude to others on the board about a gazillion times. Tonight, my little sister Blanche made her very first chocolate cake all by herself. I think she wanted the rest of the family to eat it for dessert. I think she left it in the oven too long. I can tell you worked really hard on this, Blanche, said my dad. Pretty good for your very first cake, said my mom. I think it's nasty. It's burnt to a crisp. Tastes like charcoal pie. Blanche started to cry and I got in trouble. RJ, I can't believe you just said that. That wasn't very nice. Apologize to Blanche and then go to your room. But Dad, look at the cake. RJ, I'm sorry, Blanche. After dinner was over, my parents came into my room to talk to me. RJ, you said some really rude things to people lately. You told Graham her skin looks like a Dalmatian. You told the lady at the store she smelled bad. Your teacher called and said you made some rude comment to Sam's mom. And tonight, you made Blanche feel terrible. But I didn't lie. I told the truth. Grandma's skin does have lots of spots. The lady at the store was stinky. Sam's mom is a lot fatter than she used to be. And Blanche's cake was nasty. Besides, I was just giving him feedback. You're always telling me feedback's information that helps you grow. So that's what I'm doing. I'm helping people grow. Well, feedback's a good thing, but you need to run your feedback words through your social filter before you let them out of your mouth. My what? Your social filter. RJ, in your head you have two bubbles of words. You have your thinking bubble and you have your talking bubble. These bubbles are connected by your social filter. When words form inside your head, they form inside your thinking bubble. The words that are in your thinking bubble are private and only for you. When words come out of your mouth, they come out of your talking bubble. The words that make it into your talking bubble are for everybody to hear. This filter right here keeps words from your thinking bubble from getting into your talking bubble. It helps you say the things that you should and not say the things that you shouldn't. RJ, sometimes I think you forget to turn on your social filter. You need to learn how to choose more appropriate words to say. When you have something that you want to say, look at the situation and the people around you. Make sure you understand the meaning of your words, then think about who you will speak to. Excuse me, just a minute. Oops, sorry. Frog in my throat. Use your social filter to stop the words that are mean, unkind, and not right. Then use the words that get through your filter, and you will be all right. Like tonight, when you made Blanche cry. Inside your thinking bubble, you were thinking, Blanche made a cake all by herself. It's really nasty. I don't like it. It tastes like charcoal pie. But you could have filtered out the mean words and said something like, it's really cool you made that cake all by yourself. RJ, if you can remember to use your social filter, you are going to have a life that's so much easier. I thought about everything my dad said, and then I went to sleep. Today at school, I used my social filter. Bossy Bernice came to school with a brand new hairdo. She told everyone her great Aunt Betty had taken her to the hairstylist. My thinking bubble filled up with, your hair looks really weird. Your great aunt must be nice if she wants to spend time with you. I know I sure don't. It looks like the egos have been nested in that hair. I used my social filter, only let some of the words out of my talking bubble. Then I said, your great aunt must be nice, Bernice. Then later today, I saw Norma the booger picker stick her finger all the way up her nose. My thinking bubble filled up with, no, Norma, use the booger ghost. And the words we always say, booger picker, digging for a treat. Norma puts her boogers and then she eats. I used my social filter, grabbed a box of tissues, walked up to Norma and said, hey, Norma, make a booger ghost and use it so you don't get teased. My teacher heard me talking to Norma and said, RJ, I can't believe you said that. Then a few minutes later, she handed me a free assignment pass. I really liked your choice of words when you talked to Norma. Way to use your social filter. When I got home, Blanche told me that tonight she gets to cook our whole entire dinner by herself. My thinking bowl filled up with, I'm gonna starve. Blanche doesn't cook, she burns. She ain't gonna set the house on fire. I'll have to eat what she makes and pretend I like it. She'll cry, I'll get in trouble if I don't. Blanche is cooking by herself? Where's the fire extinguisher? I used my social filter, and then I said, that's cool, Blanche. Do you want me to be your assistant so you don't have to do it all by yourself? Sure. I can't believe I just said that, but it worked. So that's one of my favorites, and the reason why is because we all struggle with social filter. So here is an idea, okay? This is a tea bag. Most of your parents probably drink this tea, you know? And it has two parts. It has the tea inside, and it has the social filter, okay? So what happens is, this is like an example of a social filter. This inside is all the stuff that you're thinking, all your words. And this filter here keeps only the good stuff gets to come out, and the bad stuff, the stuff that shouldn't, stays inside. Because if you don't use a social filter, and you just have everything in your head coming out, then what happens is you end up drinking, your parents, if they end up drinking tea with like things in it, like little pieces of tea, and it doesn't taste as good, and it's not as pure, it's not right. But when you have everything in your head, the good, the bad, and what you think, and you put this filter around it, then when you talk and you use your filter, only the good stuff comes out. And you get this really nice tea without, it takes a while, you know, but then you get this really nice drink that's smooth without all these crumbs and junk and stuff in it that can choke you and make you, you know, not taste good. So there's filters all around us, and we can look at filters and figure out, you know, how to use them to make our lives better. I mean, it's kind of like this toothpaste, you know. If I squirt this toothpaste out and then I'm supposed to put it back in, it will never go back in no matter how hard I try. You know, once a put down comes out of your mouth, you can't take it back. So it's really important to know how to say the right thing, and it's really important to know how to use your social filter to do that. Let's see, we have the Smith girls turning in, and let's see, I just want to pull off Kirby again and say hi to the Melanie Smith kids, and Kirby Derby Doodle, she doesn't have a filter, she just barks whenever she wants, and sometimes it's not at the right time. So we need to learn how to use our filters and make the world a better place. Now, this is Friday, and on Monday, I'll be coming to you again from my mom's house in Utah, because I'm going to take care of her for a while, and we're going to talk about grief is like a snowflake, because everybody knows people who die, and it's a sad thing, and we have to talk about how we're going to migrate through that. So I want you to have a super great weekend. Things are starting to open up. I want you to be smart about that social distancing, and just think about it. You know, think about all the good things that are going on in your world. Love you lots. This is Julia signing off. See ya on Monday.